Alex comes in with a graphics card upgrade question. I love this question because this is something we talk about quite often.
We do. Alex says, since the RX 6700 GPU is $270 on Newegg, do you think it's worth it to upgrade from a 66 for 1080p gaming, mostly Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and Fortnite?
Buy Windows 10 Professional for $15, activate instantly online with Microsoft, and keep it forever. Don't pay full price. Get the best deal from our sponsor, URCD Keys, using our link in the video description below. Full details on how this amazing deal works at the end of the video.
Alex, thank you very much for the question and the support. Come here. We need to take a walk. The RX 6600 is a $200 8GB RDNA 2 graphics card. The RX 6700 is a $270 10GB RDNA 2 graphics card. Take a wild guess how much faster a 6700 is versus 6600.
8 gigs to 10?
Well, that's RAM, but I mean just in general performance.
5%?
Oh, it's better than that, but I'll bet you if you don't have the frame rate counter on,
You wouldn't know.
I don't know that you'd know at 1080p. Not in Modern Warfare 2.
You know your bank account was $270 more lighter?
I mean, it's a little faster. That is a single card step up. I mean, okay, there is a 6600 XT and a 6650 XT buried in between those two.
Yeah, there are.
It's basically a minor, and it's not even a 6700 XT with 12 gigs of VRAM.
No.
It's the half step, half card. That is quite possibly one of the worst uses of money I can imagine. If you're going to upgrade, as a general rule, let's talk about general rules for everybody watching. If you're going to upgrade your graphics card, aim for a 100% performance boost. This way, you put it in, you launch your game, and you're like, that is clearly faster. Wow. If you're going to spend the money and the time to replace your graphics card, be wowed, get a wow experience. Tiny 20, 30% upgrades that barely move the needle. Why? That's like owning a 2021 Honda Civic LX and buying a 2022 Honda Civic EX and going, but I upgraded my car. Yeah, I guess. It's got a few thousand fewer miles and it's a slightly nicer trim. The radio's got 2 more knobs on it. If you're going to upgrade enough that you go, a true car upgrade would be going from a 2017 Honda Civic EX to a 2023 Honda Civic Touring or Elite with all the upgrades.
All the bells and whistles.
Then you would get into it and go, I upgraded. This is a new car. Everything has changed. It's nicer. It's whatever. Okay, car analogies can fall down on the computer world, but that is the tiniest, most meaningless upgrade I can possibly imagine.
So he should go from a 6600 to a what? For 1080p? For Call of Duty?
I wouldn't even do a 6700 XT. It's not enough of a change. A 6800 would be noticed, but at 1080p, I don't even think it'd be twice as fast. He doesn't list his CPU.
Nope. He does not.
I would be inclined to say to wait for RDNA 3's lower-end cards to launch, the RX 7700 XT or 7800 XT, which are not out at the time of this recording, but they might be out by the time this eventually publishes. The 7900 XT is such a completely different price class, I wouldn't even put it, because that's $700. I mean, that's different price category.
That's much different price category. Looks like he's looking to keep under 300.
There's nothing to upgrade to then. If he's looking to leave another comment, if he wants to stay under $300, there's nothing to upgrade to. You need to wait for the next generation of cards to come out. This is the only issue I have with the 6600. Now, I love the 6600. It's a great value. For $200, it's a great 1080p card. But it does leave something on the table. You can't just run ultra everything at 1080p. It's going to fall apart. You want to take a step, basically whatever everybody recommends for the next resolution up. If you want a 1080p Ultra card, buy whatever everybody says is the 1440p card,
Yes.
which in this case would be the 6700 XT. And if he had bought it on day one, if he'd bought that originally instead of the 6600,
He could have enjoyed it more.
he'd be fine. Interestingly enough, this is where I'm going to get in trouble with some people. A lot of people say that the RTX 4070 is a 1440p card. But with 12 gigs of VRAM, it will age like milk.
It will. And you've said that several times.
I actually think, price be darned, because it's a stupid number, the RTX 4070 with 12 gigs of VRAM is the best ultra everything 1080p card on the market today. For $600 frickin' dollars. I am not endorsing that as a good strategy. Shame on NVIDIA for that nonsense price. I am not saying that's a good thing in any way, shape, or form. But if you want an ultra everything 1080p, high frame rate, high detail, believe it or not, it's a 4070.
Looking for a Windows 10 or 11 product key, but you don't want to spend $100 to $200 for it? Our sponsor, URCD Keys, provides discounted Windows keys at amazing prices. $15 for Windows 10 Professional, $21 for Windows 11 Professional, and just $60 for Microsoft Office 2021 Professional Plus. These product keys are the real deal. They activate directly with Microsoft Online, link to your Microsoft account, and they work forever. For Windows, you simply go to Settings, Update and Security, Activation, click Change Product Key, paste the key provided by URCD Keys, and in seconds, you're activated with Microsoft. For Office, go to setup.office.com, sign in with your Microsoft account, paste the product key provided by URCD Keys, and then download Office 2021 Pro Plus directly from Microsoft. Remember to use the discount code TD20 to save 25% off the already deeply discounted prices and support our channel at the same time. We have been using product keys from URCD Keys for almost 5 years now without any issues and encourage you to do so as well.
Now, you know what else it could be? Is a used 3080.
Ooh,
And those can be had for less. You can get those for
That's
about
true.
$400.
That's true.
A used, but of course the problem is so many of those have been mined on.
Exactly,
Ugh,
so-
the dirty C word. But a lot of those have been mined on, but a used 3080 would be great for that. Isn't it amazing to think about the fact that the 3080 is drifting all the way down to 1080p already?
yeah.
But the problem there is the VRAM. 16 gigs is going to be the new 1440p VRAM number.
Yeah.
Not immediately, not in every game, and not today, but soon enough, and with enough titles over the next 2 years, that if somebody drops $600 on a 4070 today, God forbid $800 on a 4070 Ti with 12 gigs of VRAM, over the next 2 years they're going to be tragically disappointed.
Well, that's what you said about the 3070 a few years back.
I did. I called the 3070 a 1080p card, and everybody yelled at me.
People were like,
Was I wrong?
no, not at all.
Nope.
Nope, not at all.
Only been doing this 30 years.
Yeah.
What do I know?
What do you know?
So, Alex, thanks for the support, but just keep your 6600. Wait for the lower end RDNA 3 cards to come out, or prices to get better, or options available on the. There's nothing you can do for $300. It's worth your time.